Hi scholars, so today we're completing Module 3, Lesson 21, which is the last lesson for this module. Let's get started with our learning intention. Thoughtful mathematicians solve two-step word problems involving multiplying by multiples of 10. So we already learned tricks and strategies to multiply multiples of 10. We're going to practice that while also practicing solving two-step word problems. So I'm going to model this first one. Mr. Quesada receives 4 sets of books. Each set has 16 fiction books and 14 nonfiction books. He puts 97 books in his library and donates the rest. How many books does he donate? So the reason this is a two-step problem is because there's a piece of information that I don't know. I don't know how many books he has altogether. I know that each set has 16 and 14 books. And I know that he has 4 sets of books. But I don't know how many books he has altogether in order to be able to subtract the 97 books that he does keep to find out what's the amount that he donated. So for example, I draw my tape diagram. We don't know the total, but we do know that he keeps 97 books. What we can do to figure out the total is, we know that each set has 16 and 14. 16 fiction and 14 nonfiction. I'm going to add that up. 4 plus 6 is 10. 30. So each set brings 30 books. And he has 4 sets, right? So let's imagine these sets of books. They each bring 30. I can use my trick, right, to multiply by multiples of 10. 3 times 4 is 12. Add the 0, or I can skip count 30, 60, 90, 120. Still I get 120. So now I know my total. I know he has 120 books altogether. So I found out the first part that I didn't know. How many books does he actually have? So I know he puts 97 in his library and he donates the rest. So I'm going to subtract to find that out, right? I know the part, I know the whole, I need to find out the missing part, so I'm going to subtract to find that difference. So 120 minus 97. Well, I can't subtract 7 from nothing, so I'm going to regroup, take away a 10, give it to the ones place. 10 minus 7 is 3. 1 minus 9, again, I can't do that, so just regroup the 100 to the tens place. That gives me 11 tens. 11 minus 9 is 2. So that means he has 23 books. I'm just going to double check this. 23 plus 97 should give me 120. 7 plus 3 is 10. 9 plus 3 is 12. So good, yes. So that means he donated 23 books. So Mr. Quesada donates 23 books. So to recap, I didn't know how many books he had. That was my first step, to figure out how many books he had. Then I had to subtract the books he keeps from the books he had to find out how much he donated. Right? That's why it was a two-step problem. Let's do one together. If you don't have the materials you need to solve this with me, because I would like for you to work with me on your piece of paper, your whiteboard, whatever you have available, please go grab those things. You can pause the video while you get ready. Then press play when you're ready to work with me. The video store sells science and history movies for $5 each. How much money does the video store make if it sells 33 science movies and 57 history movies? So our question kind of has part of our information that we need. So we'll just circle part of the question. So I know they have 33 science movies, 57 history movies, and they're selling them for each $5. How much money would that be? How much money would they make? So what do you think we have to do first? Or what information don't we know that we need to figure out first in order to be able to find out how much money they're going to make from these movies? So we should add the science and history movies to find out how many movies that is altogether. Because we know how much they have of each, but we don't know how much movies they have in total so that we can figure out how much that is, how much money that would make. So 7 plus 3 is 10. Group the 1. 1 plus 3 is 4, and 4 plus 5 is 9. So we know they have 90 movies, and each movie is $5. So how much would that be? How would we figure that out? How much money they make? We can multiply 90 times 5. If we use our trick, 9 times 5 is 45. And we add our 0 as part of our trick. So $450. What's our final answer? The video store can make 450, or 450, not 400 and $450. Right, so let's read this together so that you can try it on your own. Ms. Rivera buys 7 boxes of snacks. Each box has 12 packets of fruit snacks and 18 packets of cashews. How many snack packets does she buy all together? So you're going to go ahead and solve this. Remember, your first step is to figure out the missing information that you'll need in order to be able to figure this out. So go ahead and solve. Pause now. When you're done solving, you can go ahead and press play. Okay, welcome back. So we know there are 7 boxes of snacks, and each box has 12 packets of fruit snacks, 18 packets of cashews. So you know what? I don't know how many packets there are in each box. Like I know how much of each. I know how many fruit snacks, I know how many cashews. But I want to know all the snack packs together, regardless of what's inside. So you know what? Let me add each type of snack pack, so I know how many snack packs all together come inside of each box. So 8 plus 2 is 10. Group the 1 is 30. Okay, so there's 30 snack packets in each box, and then she buys 7 of them. So 30 and 1, 30, 30, 37 times, because there's 7 boxes. So I can multiply 30 times 7. Now 7 times 3 is 21. Use my trick, bring down the 0. So it's 210 snack packets. So that means Miss Rivera buys 210 snack packets. So again, I knew how many fruit snacks there were and how many cashews there were, but I didn't know how many snack packets in general there were of each type. So I added them together. That was my first step. Then we multiplied each box times 7 boxes, right? So there was 30 snack packets in each box. We multiplied that by 7, and we got 210. So remember, all the problems you're going to do today in the problem set will all have a piece of information that you don't know. That'll be your first step. And then you use that information to do the second step, which will lead you to your answer. As always, if you have any questions, please reach out to me on Schoology. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye, everyone.